again. This time they are away and racing for the Open Maiden Race currently sponsored by Knutsford Races Bookmakers. On towards the first they go. They're all safely over, with the exception of Squabbling has gone and almost brought down Indian Hawk. Sam Burton did well to stay in the place. Squabbling has gone that one, the other 8 continue on their way. Squabbling's jockey's just sitting up as the riders clear the neck. And then towards the third plain one they go. Behind the trees at the moment, it's come into view. Traffic Commission is well up there at the moment. Traffic Commission and Fair Exchange in Article 50, 1, 2 and 3. Shales Fair Talk, the grey races in 4th spot, then Hawkston View. The racing company with Beretta. And on the outside Harry's Place, then Indian Hawk on the inner as the 8 of them skip over that. Taking the turn then, making their way along the side of the lake towards the 2 plain fences, beginning of the home straight. And Fair Exchange now makes it. Fair Exchange and Profit Commission. It looks as if Article 50 is being pulled up as they disappear behind those trees. We'll see in a moment or two. We'll come back into view. Fair Exchange, Profit Commission and Shales Fair Talk 1, 2 and 3. Then the red cap of Hawkston View is next. Indian Hawk seems to be, the rider seems to be doing a little bit of a job controlling this one, whether it's something that happened to the kit. That second fence, we'll wait and see when they make their way past us. They all seem to be safely over that one. Now back to what will be the Article 50 has pulled up. This will be the last fence when they've completed another 2 circuits, and the remaining 7 are safely over. The kit now seems to be in order. Number 10, Sam Burton, okay. Fair Exchange leads them. Shales Fair Talk is the grey. Profit Commission, then Indian Hawk. Behind these Beretta, on the left-hand side is Hawkston View, on the right Harry's Place towards the rear as they all skip over the open ditch for the first of 2 occasions. Now it's down the bank and up towards the fences over on the far side of the track. Fair Exchange then takes them along by 2 lengths from the grey. Shales Fair Talk racing in 2nd spot. Profit Commission races 3rd, and then 2 lengths back behind this one to Indian Hawk in 4th. And we've got Beretta 5, Harry's Place on the outside of Hawkston View 6 and 7 as the leader straightens in towards the first on the far side of the track. Once again they're all safely over as they continue on in this Open Maiden Race currently sponsored by Knutsford Races Bookmakers. Fair Exchange there, and Henry Crowe from Shales Fair Talk, Eddie Robinson. Profit Commission jumps it in 3rd spot, Indian Hawk, and Sam Burton jumped in 4th. The length behind this one to Beretta. Just behind Beretta is Harry's Place, and racing with Harry's Place is Hawkston View. The 3rd of the 4 on the far side moves, and the 7 of them are safely over it. Fair Exchange continues to make it as the rain eases off a little bit. Fair Exchange comes to this one, 2 clear of Profit Commission on the inside of Shales Fair Talk on the outer. Then we go Indian Hawk racing next. Behind Indian Hawk is Beretta, behind Beretta is Hawkston View, and behind Hawkston View is Harry's Place as they swing right-handed and make their way along the side of the lake before entering the Handles Bank and Straight for the penultimate time here this afternoon. Continuing on then, Fair Exchange continues to make it as they swing right-handed and approach what will be the second from home next time round. Coming towards it now, Fair Exchange is led for most of the way, comes to it with the Profit Commission on the inside in 2nd spot. Shales Fair Talk is on the out with a loose horse which might cause havoc in a moment or 2, now leading the field. Fair Exchange, Shales Fair Talk, Profit Commission 1, 2 and 3. The loose horse has gone outside that fence, just watch it if you're on the inside of the course. The 7 runners are safely over that one, and now making their way alongside this Handles Bank and Straight towards the judge with just over a second to go. Fair Exchange in the scarlet. Maroon cap is Profit Commission on the outside. The grey is Shales Fair Talk. Indian Hawk in the pale blue is next. And on the outside we got Hawkston View in the red cap. On the inside Beretta, dark colours, pink epaulets, and then Harry's Place, the blue and white quartered colours just bringing up the rear as the leader heads towards the fences on the far side of the track. The loose horse still in contention, lying in 2nd place at the moment. Fair Exchange though continues to make it by 3 lengths from Traffic Commission running a big race in second. Then we got Indian Hawk now moving forward in third in the Tinkler colours. Back behind us got to Beretta who's trying to make ground. Harry's Place is making ground, is now in fourth spot. Back to Hawkston View and Shell's Fair Talk as the leader heads on towards the next. Fair Exchange then, upping the pace a little. Traffic Commission isn't done with yet. Indian Hawk on the outside moves forward at that and is now only a length off the leader. Beretta's moved forward in the fourth spot. Back a length to do then to Harry's Place, further back to Hawkston View, and Shell's Fair Talk has been pulled up by Indy Robinson. 4 from home, the last, second to last play on this section of the course, and Indian Hawk takes it up as they make their way towards the next. Indian Hawk from the early leader, Fair Exchange. Beretta moves on the outside. Harry's Place continues to make ground. Beretta stumbles on Manning, that one gets away with it. And Hawkston View is at the back of this group at the moment. Indian Hawk though has set sail for home. The loose horse almost impeded him at that. Indian Hawk now 10 lengths clear under Sam Burton as they make their way towards the final 2 fences.
Indian Hawk! And I wanted to go for that as well. And I didn't, did I?
Why didn't you back him up?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No.
So back into view they come then. And as we see an Indian Hawk entering the Handlebank and Straight for the final time. Indian Hawk comes towards the second from home, well clear of the rest of the field. Sam Burton, a quick look over his right shoulder as sees no real danger as he comes towards the final fence. In this Knutsford Black Bookmaker sponsored Open Maiden and lands well clear of the rest of the field. These are headed by Beretta, he comes to it next. Beretta comes to it in second spot, then Traffic Commission and Hawkston View. But up the line, Indian Hawk's going to take this. We're going to be close for second between Traffic Commission and Beretta, but Hawkston View is also coming on the wide outside. Close for second, leave that one in the good. Traffic Commission, Beretta and Hawkston View. And just looking back,
you idiot!
they lost a couple on the corner. Harry's Place, I can see the jockey